Alright, good morning, y'all. This is me, Zacharias, and I gotta make another video. I gotta keep on defending my mixed brother, cause you know we mixed up. It's Jesse Williams. Now we have a dark skin Afro Latino who ain't pure black but look pure black, and mad that his family didn't practice too much of Mojando la Raza. Better than the race, mejor la raza, as marry someone real light or marry a white person, but he just came out real dark. And I think that's why he attacked sisters, because he's trying to practice that since he's part Panamanian. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Señor Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor have a nerve to attack our mixed brother, Jesse Williams, because Jesse Williams has a white mother and a black identified father, because in America none of us are pure black. And y'all know I got mad at folks on one of my videos who claimed that we can't talk about black issues. She's my white mama. Your mama and dad ain't full blown black either. Let's trace their roots. Do we see all of Africa? Oh, I don't think so. We see some European and American. And I bet they're different shades too. They don't look like the ship that came when they came on the ship. Cause someone like Thomas York looked like when they came out the ship. Then someone like me or Jason Williams, everybody lighter, Stace Dash, Muhammad Ali, we had different shades. Tank, all of us had different shades compared to someone that looked like they came on the ship. Those came on the ship look like more like Thomas York. That's why he mad. And this man, 40 years old, bashes, and I bash those who make our community look terrible, okay? But I don't try to tell people what to do with their fucking hair or body and try to quote Elijah Muhammad, who do not look pure black either, and listen to a man that looked like a doggone dark haired white man to the point they thought he was Mexican or part Asian, named Fire Wallace Muhammad, whatever you want, Wallace Fire Muhammad, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about, the one that he thought he was Allah. And he was not God. Okay? The one they can't find that's missing and probably dead already. That dude, who's the founder of the Nation Islam. Malcolm X ain't pure black. Wasn't pure black. Then his mama was part white. Okay? So let's go outside of the black nationalist movement. You have Martin King. He ain't like the African guy. He didn't have the same shades as the African guy that played here in Selma. He was about my complexion, Camel. And you know Martin King's grandma was a white woman, Irish woman. Did you know that, brother? Y'all he had Native American roots. You can tell by how his face. Yeah. Okay. That's not pure black, bro. Okay. Your daughter is lighter than you. That definitely ain't no fucking pure black. Let's get this straight. Don't lie on no damn Miss C. I don't know who's lying said that situation. Thompson, yours daughter, nothing like no damn Miss Seeley. Anyway, when you stop thinking that we all look alike within our own, besides white racist people who don't know shit about who we are, or who pretend they don't when they actually contribute to our DNA. You have those in our community wish we all look alike. Like Thompson, he wished that we all were dark chocolate. And not permanent hair, whatever, or not having non-kinky hair, whatever. Those who didn't come out with, kinky hair. You know what I'm saying? But reality is we don't all fucking look alike. That's why he was calling some folks that's camera like me, dark skin. Damn well, we would not consider dark skin, and we're not dark skin. Back in the day, if a girl was trying to holler at me or Tommy, and I'm gonna look like Jason Williams, but I am lighter than Tommy, and I know this. And I was put on the pedestal for having a lighter shade. That dude would not get no fucking girls. Now to the 90s, when they had the Wesley Snipes, and they had Michael Jordan started to get famous, and all us other Omar Elves and all these dark-skinned male celebrities, that's when sisters start to want to more get with dark skin. But back in the 80s, you had the light skin movement. So you had, if you was not dark chocolate, you was lighter, they consider you light. And I'm from Texas, in the South. That is very true. Jay Love said the South, we think totally different from y'all up north, and I'm not gonna change my mentality. So you know what I'm saying, because it's true. I mean, we don't, I was put on, I will admit that you had, folks, on the time someone would call me on my name about what I was, racist with white racist people at school, and Pocho want to be white but brown Latino folks at school until when the white folks left their doggone town and left y'all to handle it. Well, actually, they took control of, but let you rot, and not be treated with respect by the white cops. Okay, yeah, and you woke up your ass up. Okay, let's get straight. Okay, got it. Yeah, I have a vendetta against that. Anyway, but that's the reason why. So here we got Afro Mestizo, a dark skin Pocho. Well, the rest of the Latinos are Afro Mestizo genetically, but you know what I'm talking about. Who wish that everybody in the African American descendant community was all 100% black, knowing that it's not possible because we are not 100% black. What happened in slavery? You talking about why Jesse Williams speaking for our history? Let's not forget that Frederick Douglass did. He wasn't pure black. He had a white father who was a slave plantation owner. Mother was part black and American. Booker T. Washington. Really, bro? Most of our people in the movement were part something else other than black. You had Crispin Attucks who got killed in the Revolutionary War. Should we not celebrate him because his mother's Native American? Are you that stupid, bro? You from Panama, right? Oh, your dad, whatever the fuck were you from? Latino America, right? Just like this Dash, who's part Mexican, right? Why y'all don't speak on Hispanic issues? Because y'all both Latino. Okay, but point is, Thomas, New York. We don't look, and I know in Latin America, they look at looks compared to what's in genetics. They recognize it, but it's like if you look black or white or pure native, you are considered what they look like. You don't go by your genetics. Like here in America, the one-drop rule is no longer allowed no more, but it went by genetics. So, all of us knew we were mixed because it was in our roots. If when our old people our old family members told us who was this and that, and they many times was not lying. Like they talking about DNA test is proving that some of us not Native American. That's a fucking doggone lie. Because just like Jessica Alba, who it was her first DNA test on what's it called, Lopez Live, and with them big lips and wide nose, they said she had no black in her. They forget that DNA tests only go to 8 or 16 generations. They don't go to the whole, and it can only trace 2 on the mama side and dad side. Okay, so remember, must mean we have the Y and X chromosome, and they have the X chromosome that women do. And so when we take a DNA test, it takes both our DNA tests from both her mom and dad. Jessica Alba had to get her dad's DNA because she only got more on her mother's DNA because she has the Y chromosome, right? No, the X chromosome, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So when her dad did the DNA test on Lopez tonight, they said she just mostly white. Because her mother was white, okay? Now, mixed it all. And Native American. No Asian, no African. And I knew that was a damn lie with them big lips and wide nose. But when she went to PBS, this is Find Your Roots, and they did her DNA, broke it down, they did make sure she had some African in her. And I knew that was a doggone truth. Because of big lips and wide nose, and I know about the history of Mexico, about the Mahola Raza, and, the Raza, Cosimo essay. No, not no essay cholo type. I'm talking about essay right in college, okay? By Jose Vasconcelos, okay, who wanted to get rid of the black-looking population and spawn this new mestizo identity and act like that there was no black DNA there. That's why most Mexicans do not know about that, okay? Like late 1800s when Jose Vasconcelos, who was a racist, mentioned that. So, Mejor La Raza, like I mentioned about Thomas New York, they mean that someone like Thomas New York married someone white, someone who looked 10 times totally different from him, to have kids that look different, so that and they keep on producing. That's why you see more Latinos look less black. It is not that, because people in Latin America fall in love with anybody they want to, okay, and make babies. When race mixing was not a frowned upon like it is in the United States, even though it did happen. Like, I wouldn't be here, okay, but in Latin America it was promoted, especially in Catholicism. If you want to if it was taught, get married. Like I said, that's why I live a celibate life, because I'm not a Protestant, and wasn't for my Catholic, later on thinking, and I'm not a perfect one, I would not be in. I'm still a celibate, trying to live a celibate life, even though there's some temptations. Okay, I would admit as a man, But glad that I live something like I worry about no diseases, no baby mamas, all that type of stuff. Okay, but when I was a Protestant, it was, I was confusing to believe. One interpretation believed that fornication wasn't, and you had the folks in the church. You see what I'm saying? But in the Catholic Church, yeah, you got fornicators there, but the church really tells you to wait till you get married, and it's very grounded upon. Okay, to abstain from sexual sin, even though you have people who don't do it. But those who are trying to be faithful, now what's one pretending to be extreme faithful in my faith, that's why. So you get my point. So if I want to make babies with that person, at least get married with that person. You know what I'm saying? That's the proper thing. But actually get married first and then make the baby. So don't stay with the person until you get married. So in Latin America, where the Catholicism has influenced it before, Protestantism from the United States tried to knock it down. Okay, all right. You had people interracially married, but like in Protestant here in the United States, you had people, especially in the white South, who are white Anglo-Protestant people and who are conservative ones. They was distorting scripture and making their own interpretation of race makes it wrong, because it going back to a verse in the Old Testament where the Jews were told not to mix with other tribes. When they said that, they was talking about interfaith marriage. It was not talking about interracial marriage. There was no, if you can't find about black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, you might see the word Asia as a geographic region, but yeah, because it's in the scriptures, but you can not find who's black, white. You know what I'm saying? That the racism, the idea of white supremacy and racism was formed after, the Europeans came to America and other places like Australia and saw people of color and try to use religion to distort Christianity to make the people of color look terrible for who they are and try to promote the whiteness of it. Okay, yeah, I'm saying. So, but in Latin America, people, even though there was racism, it wasn't as like it is in the United States. Okay, and this is a white Protestant historical country. Okay, even though it's started by Native Americans. That's from the Native Americans, by Native American people. So, and it's kind of funny when people talk about the Spaniards killing Native Americans and using Catholicism, whatever. They forget that most Latin Americans still celebrate their native heritage compared to the United States. You still see people, even though they're mixed, look more native and live on their native culture compared to the United States. You see most of the people who control Latin America, even though they have a little European look to their physique, are mixed, and even admit being mixed compared to the United States, where people are trying to deny being mixed when they are trying to discourage being racially mixing with other people. Also trying to divide people based on categories. Also try to deny the history of race mixing in the history books when majority of Americans are. That's why I get sick when we talk about Black History Month, because it's not taught true Black History Month in school. And then I talk about what happened, the true story that happened on the plantation and all the mixing that happened. And they probably come in different shades and hair textures and stuff because we're racially mixed. So someone like Thomas Señor is very uneducated. He want to promote this, the dark, like Strover, the dark skin activist situation, and trying to say that people who are not more black looking, excluding them out and get the ones who are black looking, but even trying to recruit those who do make me look more black looking but don't sell the same shade as he does. And try, you know what I'm saying? They trying to promote, because the idea, like J Love say, is because if we already have mixed DNA, we keep on mixing, ain't gonna be less people that look like him compared to look like, you know what I'm saying, right? You know, say more. It's no different in Mexico. You ain't gonna see. You saw people who look more black in regions like Costa Chica, which is known as Oaxaca, Guerrero, and those Chiapas. Okay, and then you have Veracruz. But there's also other people, and there's people like one of this Mexican girl. Ooh, she was fine. Was I occurred to help? She said when she told me she was mixing Africa, that's like that, you know, because I met Mexicans who rarely mention and even agree to it, but the ones, it's like a lot of them don't want to admit that. So when she mentioned, she said, yeah, a lot of Mexicans are black, and she didn't mean pure black, she mean they mix of black but don't want to admit it. So my own family's ashamed, they're from Zacatecas. Now, Costa Chica, Oaxaca, Guerrero, and Chiapas, or Veracruz, Zacatecas. And I met a dude who was Thomas Señor's complexion, I'm not lying. Should I say two Mexican men? One look black and one looks still Mexican. Because back in 2011, when I used to work at that old doggone gas station, you remember I talked about that dark skin helper, the one who's married to a Hispanic dude and then turned lesbian? Okay, me tell her business, but I can't stand the one who mistreated me at the job that want to pull a weave off. Okay, that bitch. Okay, when I was working for her ass back in 2011 at the gas station, okay, there was two men speaking Spanish. One looked dark, chocolate like Thompson Young and big. And the other was a little smaller and thin, okay? And he was a Mexican man. So I said, habla español, señor. I said, ¿dónde eres? As I told the brother, right? And he said, yo soy de Zacatecas. I said, sí? I said, no, Veracruz, Oaxaca, you know what I'm saying? He said, no, Zacatecas. So I asked the Mexican man, I said, ¿eres de Zacatecas también? And he started speaking to me in Spanish. He said, yeah, I'm from Monterrey, man. He's from Zacatecas. I said, oh, that's good. I said, you know, because, you know, a lot of people would think that he's from, if they know about Mexico having African roots, they'll think that he's from Veracruz, Oaxaca, Guerrero. You know what I'm saying? Those places that's known to see people who look more like me. That's why when I was in El Paso, Texas, you know one thing, the Mexican immigrants are not that ashamed to admit about the black DNA compared to the Chicanos. Let's be real. And so, when I was in El Paso, Texas, at David Carrasco Job Corps Center, back in 2005 and 6, the Mexicans who are from Mexico, from Juarez, the students would call me Jarocho, because the way I look and I speak Spanish. And Jarocho is a nickname for those from Veracruz. So, and I never get this little bitch. I couldn't stand her. She was Chicana. She hated the fact that I spoke Spanish, but yeah, when you went to the Midwest, which was in Kansas or Missouri, you got upset. Sisters call you the B word, and I'm against that as well. But here's a brother who don't say the call folks the B word, who embrace your culture, and you have a problem with that. I tell us, you speaking my language, you ain't got no English DNA in you, you know, because I ain't know about my mama having English DNA to later this year. I don't know the French, you know what I'm saying. But I found out, and I always knew my dad, because my grandmother, you know, dad's mother, you know what I'm saying, was part English, part black, and her husband was part Native American. We were full on American child talk. That's why we have, me and my dad, we don't have hairy chests, okay? So, therefore, I had to tell this bitch off, and even on my birthday, I had to, yes, what was that, 26? Yes, yeah, on my birthday in August 2005, I went off on that bitch. To me and this white dude, it was her friend, had to get involved to a fight. Yes, because what it was, couple days before my birthday, coming from Creative Kids, this Creative Kids was an organization that teach graphic design. So it was letting Job Corps was letting us students go over there to learn about graphic design. During the daytime, they go back to our vocational classes. And this bitch did not like me speaking Spanish. And this bitch, and she was, and me, that black skin chick, the one I used to look like ugly bed, part Felicia from Friday. We used to get to her. She's 17. I said, excuse me, I don't disrespect people, but she almost grown, so she disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect her back. And I said, when I was 17, I got told off and yelled at and cussed out too. Yes, I did. You know, if I was in the wrong, I can't get mad. But if I start defending myself, I have to get mad. So this bitch, when we talking to somebody, she started jumping in, trying to cuss us out. I mean, this big old dark-skinned brother tried to fight. I swear, Lord forgive me, I had a gun and brought in Job Corps. That brother been dead by now, okay, trying to fight me over these two bitches. Anyway, so the Mexican chick, she gonna try to fight me. And I told her, okay, come on, bitch, we gonna fight. I don't mind fighting. I don't care about what's between your damn legs. Let's come on. I'm gonna get Brand. Sorry, I said his name. I'm gonna get so and so on him. I almost said his name. And I said, excuse me, we'll get the police on your ass. And she got scared because she been locked up before. And I mean, I was going to go and call pay phones and call the police and let both of them asses get arrested. And let her fight them cholas and the cholas that look like Diablo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not all cholas like Diablo, don't get wrong. Don't come after me, y'all. But the Diablo chick, the one that was on Scared Street, let that bitch beat the crap, no offense to Diablo, let her beat the crap out that bitch. And trust me, if I was on the prison go, I'd be eating popcorn and everything, and drinking some punch, and put some little beer in it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because that bitch gonna tell me what the fucking fuck can do. Like, bitch, I ain't gonna fucking slave. So, going back to the Chicana girl who wanna be white, well, she speaks Spanish, but you know, she just, her mentality, okay? She had nerve to attack me on my birthday. No, I attacked her, not personally, not physically, verbally. Because what happened a couple days ago is an old man who almost like a white man with his gray hair, but he's Hispanic, drive the bus, and he was taking us back. And what happened? Someone in a green car cut in front, and I said, "Oh, it's a stupid driver." And I was talking about the driver in the green car. So next thing, so to start mess with me and the driver, because me and the Hispanic man got along, this bitch being chismosa way, gonna go back and tell, oh, he said you drive stupid. So next thing on my birthday, he take me, he said, man, let me talk to you. He said, you said I drive stupid. He said, I've been driving for so and so years. I said, excuse me, what did you say? I said, no, I wasn't talking about you, man. I'm talking about the dude in the green car that cut you on I-10, who was on I-10, okay? And gave me ways for each way we're going to call it. So I said, excuse me, did you go back and tell so-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, that I said that? And I cussed her ass out on my 26th birthday, and the white dude that was her friend gonna jump in. He was 17, I ain't care about him being a minor. If you want to put your hands on me, come on right ahead, because I'm not from El Paso, I'm from H-Town. Hello, and from the east side, from that Lalo Estate. We do not play that mess. And I will beat your ass till you know how to respect your fucking elders. Hello. And I respect on both ends, but don't come and try to talk to me like I'm 17. Your homegirl had no business talking shit and telling people that I said something and I say something. And when I talk about them trying to start some beef between me and people, because I was a worker and also a student. I worked on a switchboard operator back then. So you get my point. So she gonna have nerve to tell our white teacher who married to an Asian time that black folk being racist or her called WB word, but here's someone who does not call you that word, who respect your culture. You have an ungrateful bitch. That's why I had got beef with people who attacked Justin Timberlake. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, you know, you want to whine about not being integrated in society for both black and brown, but then when people embrace your cultures, then you want to get mad about that. Ungrateful asses. Anyway, you know what I mean? Please, y'all do people a favor. Those who attack Justin Timberlake, you don't claim your mixed hairs, go back to Africa. And those like this, the beach that I'm talking about who haven't been Chicana, make it go down there, please. Both y'all. This is a mixed country. Let us all melt into one in this melting pot. Hello. So that's how I feel. I guess I'm putting another version of more. Well, let's melt to one. I mean, yeah, because we don't have to worry about this, you know. We already melted to one, but we want to deny it. So, you know, that's why you had the LULAC and NASCAR Castle Raza and NAACP and NASCAR were going against the multiple category because we all were in one category, you know, because the majority of Americans are mixed. So, going back to Sotomayor, this dude, which he was, look, I'm sorry, yo, you don't want to see, like I said, you don't want to see, so going back to Mexico, a lot of people do not want, when they was in Mexico, they, you know what I'm saying, and other, like Panama, even the Panamanian woman that was on Oprah's Dark Girls, mentioned Mejor la Raza, to better the race. And that's what's taught in Latin America. So that's why I would not be shocked that Sotomayor is trying to teach someone he love black women if they hair natural, blah, blah, shit. Now, what it is, you want, but you keep having sex with white women and women who don't look 100% black, even those who do have weave in their hair. I don't understand that concept. You want a pure looking black woman, someone that's dark chocolate with kinky hair and no perm in it, then why are you not fucking those women, but fucking women who don't look like that? And even the ones who do have relaxed hair, have relaxed hair and weave, you still fuck them anyway. I don't understand that bullshit at all. I mean, it's like a Ku Klux Klan saying that I hate race mixing and no black man should go with a white woman, but yeah, you still having sisters on the side. And that does go on, y'all. Okay, that's why I can't get upset, you know what I'm saying, about the guy, no black, 100% no black woman party, because you have some sisters who actually will go with a white racist man behind our back. Like that down sister down there in California who would sleep with that old nasty looking real sister. That white man looked ratchet, ghetto, because he was an Aaron, but all them tats, all, oh Lord. Was you on some coke sleep with this fucking fool? Okay, if you're gonna sleep with a white man, please get someone that looks like Brad Pitt. Please get someone who looks like Matthew McConaughey. Don't look like somebody who looked like a skinhead, where he was a skinhead, looking trashy, ratchet, trailer trash, ghetto looking, tattoo all over the face, trying to be the white version of Gucci Mane. Y'all need to stop, because just like the sister that was locked up, see with these brothers, nasty looking brothers. The Hispanic woman down there, and she's Puerto Rican, something like that. She's nasty looking out. Women, you go with men who look of any race who look terrible. I look way better than the doggone dudes. You won't go with me, but you go with some ugly. Okay, I won't go to an ugly chick. Sorry, but y'all go with some ugly men, and then lose your job and be put on a sex offender list to sleep with a prison. Because you don't even sleep with sex offender. That is sexual offense, so they put you on a sex offender list for that too. Because they in custody. You over here fucking these men, and this sister had a nerve to sleep with a white, ugly looking, racist man. I ain't talking because he's white. But this dude, he had tats. I swear, he looked way dangerous than Diablo. Really, sister? Okay. I'm not trying to give Darren Wilson any props, but I can see somebody like Darren Wilson you sleep with compared to that ugly looking thing that you slept with. Lord have mercy. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all, okay. Y'all, women get on my nerves in America. That's why they say, American woman, stay away from me. No wonder why I like to go with foreign women. Anyway, point is, yeah, because y'all choose the ugliest thing. And even on Jerry Springer or Maury Povich, it's not just sister or white or Spanish. It's just not all American women, but some American women, period. They fighting over a dude, and all because they're diggling the dick. But the dude is ugly. The dude is out of shape. Don't have it. Yeah, I'm like, dang. I got a big one too. But damn. Come on now. I do. You need to see down there. I'm not trying to show it, okay? Well, I do have a big one. You know, when it wrecks, okay? It's very big. But, I'm like, damn, so do I have to advertise my dick to get all these bitches? What? And look ratchet? It's just, really? Y'all go with something like that? Okay, so you can't get me. She can't get me about the non-black woman, a black part, or a Kyrie, whatever name, because you over here sleeping with some ugly white racist man that looks told from a store, but tat all, looking ratchet as hell. Really, sister? That's not the subject of the video, y'all, but I'm just set to mention that. But you can't get mad of us more white women. At least I would not date some Tommy and Lorraine. I at least date a white woman with some sense and who's very liberal and very compassion. Someone like the one from Young Turks. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like her. Okay, but I would not go with no ratchet ass Tommy Lorraine or what's the other one they talk about? Walla Mondrea. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whatever her name is, I forgot the white woman name, the blue bum, the one in JJ from Good Time with Dave. Okay, I wouldn't go with that ugly bitch. But point is, y'all, that's why I'm picky like Chilling from TLC. Yes, I am. I don't care if I have to be single until the right one come around. That's why I was. So you don't have no. You start making kids. I ain't want them to your kids. No, my dick's still good. I don't shoot blanks, especially when you have wet dreams. I'm going my business. Got dog it. Okay. Point is, you know what I'm saying. So, I'm just trying to get the money straight and everything, and then get married and make them kids. But I will not just go for money or for free. That delicious for free off of money and go with any bitch that just look any kind of way, no matter what her color is. I at least have a standard. You gotta look. If you don't fit the standard, then get away from me. Okay, so sister, if you're gonna go with a white man, and I'm not saying go with white supremacists because it's very sellout-ish, at least go with a intelligent white man or a white man that's on lockdown who does not have a racist mentality and who don't look wretched with all tats all over the place. Really, sister? But I bet you got mad about us going with white, or having white. If we had an all black, non-black woman party, but you go with white racist men who look worse than Gucci Man. I'm sorry, just like it is, tats all. Oh, this man. I swear, if you saw the picture, the white supremacist, the Aryan Brotherhood dude looked like worse than Diablo. The stud that was on, yeah, the Hispanic stud that was on, yeah, tats, really. Sister, really? Okay, if you don't go with the thugs on the street who happen to be part of the black race, you go with thugs who are racist and look ratchet as hell. White racist thugs, really? Do you have standards? Be like Chili, and she teaches some standards. Okay, we're going back to Tommy Sotomayor. So that's what he's scared of. That since we already have it in our DNA. You know, we have white DNA in us. That's why he don't want to mention that. But mixed breeds, speak up for us. If you don't know your history, raw, mixed breeds. We come from mixed breeds because we were mixed. We don't have pure Negroid DNA. That was the leaders in the community back in the day. That's the ones who, besides, you had pure, beautiful, pure sisters like Harriet Tubman. You had people who was helping who were mixed. You had Fair Douglas. I think they were friends who was mixed. And Booker T. Washington, we can go on and on. Crispin Asphalt and Revolution are. You had Malcolm X, who has part white with mother and part white black and white mother. Okay, Martin King dad was part white Irish. Okay, on his mom's side, yeah, for real. After slavery, Irish, and it's funny because my fourth grandmother was part Irish and part English. So, and she married someone of color who was 19 passing after slavery. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying, we're not. So of course we gratify to mix people. I understand it's very Europe, so we don't live in Zimbabwe. We have a Eurocentric country, but we have it in our DNA. That's why I was getting mad at our people attacking Jesse Williams, saying that he shouldn't speak on black issues when we come from someone like Jesse Williams. We don't come from 100% from Shaka Zulu. We have white in the American DNA. Can y'all please get that in your head? That's why I look the way I look. I don't see Akon, I don't see Thompson on my doggone memory, and I definitely don't see it on our phone. But y'all want me to do that and brainwash me to think that and have a delusional idea that I do look like that to fit your political narrative, selfish political narrative, and I refuse to go that direction. If you don't like the things I say or how I identify, then fuck y'all and let me live my fucking life and you fuck yours up, whatever. Don't come and fucking mine up. I already have my life the way how I want it to be because I'm American. Okay, I'm not in chains. I'm not in the Lynch plantation or what's it called, living in the back of the bus, Jim Crow shit. I can do the fuck I want to do. That's what's part of America. So he had a right to speak on those issues. And so you so like this who wished you was pure, what you want to claim pure black because you can't pass for mix. You mad that you didn't come out a lot of shade that their family in practice mejor de raza and down there in Panama. Don't get mad and try to make all of us think like we look like you because we don't look like you. Okay, let's get that straight. That's why in our population, I'm not encouraging colorism, you don't get treated with respect within the community. Okay, because you remember, we are forced to say that we're pure black for anti-black racism, slavery, and Jim Crow to put us at the bottom. That was the purpose of the one drop rule, was to make more slaves on the plantation from master either raping by mixing or seducing a slave who was in love with him, like Queen's mother, who was part in the American one Jasmine God played in the movie Queen, or Sally Hemings, okay, who was part white, who was actually Thomas Jefferson's brother-in-law because his white wife and her are sisters. They're the same dad but different mamas. Okay. The papa was a rolling stone. Okay, yeah, sure was. The papa was a rolling stone. Sure was. Okay, so yeah, and y'all talking about brothers being irresponsible and not taking care of kids and leaving off. Who do we get that from? Let's go ahead and say it. Our white grandfather. Hello. All right. Okay, we get that from them. I'm sorry, we tell it like it is. We get it from them. Okay, I'm not saying all white people do this, but it's the truth. I mean, go back and play y'all. Come on now, mix in whatever. Okay, so that's the reason why we're not a pure race. We're a multiracial ethnic group. We're not pure black, and until we get stop letting white race people tell us what the fuck that we are for their own supremacy to put on us, then we'll stop having this situation where you keep on putting a pure black identity. And remember, not every sister their long hair has weave in it. You got those with perm with long hair, with naturally kinky hair with long hair. You have those who have naturally straight hair or curly kinky hair. Just like you have different shades. I don't look like Thompson and we never will be. Okay, so can you please stop thinking that we all look alike because you went to a white school? They probably taught you that too, that everybody look like you. No, we don't all look alike, bro. And our community was already formed when they made the one drop rule. Well, our leaders looking like Jesse Williams. Okay. Do you know your history? Do you know that the people who wrote, the man who made the stoplight and the perm, he was part of the American? Okay, none of us are pure black. I wish I would get that in your head. I never got no beneficial situation being classified as pure black. at one period of time. Then later on we classify ourselves because I found out that one of our rules on the law, and then when it was going to make the Census Bureau check more than one box after the multiracial category was attacked by the minority civil rights groups, trying to do the Klan job, and the census now, like my lawyer was telling me a couple years ago, the census tell you that all government agencies are supposed to let you do that, check more than one box. Because I was trying to say, of a driver license, they get put those mixed categories on there when I get renewed, and so I don't have a driver license, but when I get my, because I had it before, when you have a disability, they had to take the test again, it's 9,000 test. Okay, so I'm going to, so we're going to actually put it down so I would not have an issue with people say, well, you say you're mixed, but they say, I'm saying, but I'm not going to deny my roots, and you should know your damn fucking history, but it's an educational system who don't teach that. I learned my stuff at the library, about how the mixing came on, and one thing when I was in school online, and I'm going back to school hopefully this month, when I did my history class last year, the white teacher who was very liberal, who was happy that I spoke about us being mixed, the name American mixture, the white mixture in our background, and how I attacked the black nationalist movement, and I was on W. Du Bois' side, not on Marcus Garvey's side. He was like, dang, he never met someone like, I could tell he never, because I'm unique. So, and I passed when I did the black Native Americans, he was supposed to either talk about immigrants, African Americans, Native Americans, or women's rights movement, about the oppressed groups, and I talked about the black. I cannot do both, because the first teacher, before I asked my student advisor to change my course because of computer issues, the first teacher told me that I couldn't talk about, I had to talk about black and Native American. Well, this teacher, the white teacher, because I think that was a white woman, forget her. The white man, the good white man, told me I can talk about both the black and Native American people, because that's what I'm mixed with. I'm mixed besides white, and I don't look white, but I'm mixed with those three. And we talked about, and I mentioned about, and I got a good 90 on everybody, all my doggone essay. I was jumping, screaming out, because I was true, and because I read about mixed heritage, and I read about the black, Indian book again by William Cass. I had to use that as references. A lot of stuff as references. He gave me references himself because I can't find. Because it's sad that they tried to edit our history, and they tried to mess up the DNA tests, knowing that if we go to another company, your DNA test is going to be totally the opposite from when you were from another company. You know that they're charging people. They're frauding people for $100 to do DNA tests and give you inaccurate results. You go to another DNA test company, they give you different results. So I wish y'all understand, save your fucking money and just go by what's in your what they trace to your family tree, because it's more accurate. They only get to, you got like the white man said on the 60 Minutes about AfricanAnswer.com, the law professor. And you go look at the video. Africans are not African American. African Americans are not African American. Should I say? They copied that video. Don't fringe that person, please. I don't say copyright infringement, please. We need to see that video again. The white man here said you can have a cousin from Peru, Japan, Swedish, whatever. Once you get out there, you don't know which is one, because it only got 2 traces on your mom's side and dad's side. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know which one, because then they get shipped up when we have 100 million ancestors. You see what I'm saying? So when they have African American lives, and here it gets Junior being a fraud, gonna sit here and say that people who say they were Native American, you can tell with the high cheekbones and everything, they got Native American roots besides white. The only thing they were lying about is saying that they had no white DNA in them when they did. Okay, and if you don't know your history, 9-10, you have white DNA in you. Even Oprah Winfrey, her DNA, and they mentioned she had Native American, her and Asian. It says that she had no white in her, when actually she's claiming she's related to Lisa Marie Presley, as I heard. Okay, well, that's not, because Lisa Marie Presley is a Melodian. Her father, Melodians, Elvis Presley, and they got black in them too. Melodians. You remember when I talk about Chaz Hanks, Tom Hanks' DNA, and Tom Hanks' father. Tom Hanks is related to Abraham Lincoln, who his mother was a Hanks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad Jane Elliott said that Barack Obama was not the first Cocoa black man to be president. Abraham Lincoln was mixed with Cherokee. That's so accurate, because Melodians and many are mixed with Cherokee. Melodians mixed with Cherokee, black and white. So, like Steve Martin, all them, and what's his name? Will always mention he was mixed with Cherokee, talking about Elvis Presley. But a lot of folks don't know that he was mixed with black. So I guess he can be considered as one of the kings of rock and roll, okay? Because he had that black DNA in him. You know, and they said about the blue shoe, talking about that white and black. I don't know if it's a true statement or not. But like I was telling people, I say, I don't think it's because before I knew about that rumor, I knew about Elvis Presley. And before that, when I used to be on Yahoo Chat, talking about race relationship, it was me back in the day in 2000. There was a mixed chick who had a white mother and a black father. And she told me herself, she said, my mother is from the town where Elvis is from. And everybody knew they were black. You know, they were part black. They weren't pure white. So when she told me that, something told us the truth. So when I went on multiracial.com and other melogians, that's when I found out that, you know, Eva Gardner, I already know about Hell Locklear being Long Beach, but she's Melodian too. She was a black too. You know, Steve Martin, Tom Hanks, Elvis Presley, and Abraham Lincoln. And his mother was a Melodian. So that's very accurate. Jane Elliott said on the Vibe show about, the blue-eyed thing, okay. So, and I already knew that. I knew Rock the first, okay. So, and that's why they killed Abraham Lincoln, because Abraham Lincoln was, I'm sorry, when I saw that book about they was against slavery to make the Civil War, I had to debunk that. I didn't read, I saw it on Every magazine. Excuse me. The man, I never forget, a sister told me before I found out Abraham Lincoln was part black. A sister, I went to school, she said that's why he has a penny. He had black in him because he wanted to feel like he was less than any other president. That's why he has a penny. It's no different than people saying that Harold Tush should be on $2 bill. You know what I'm saying? You get my point? So when she told me that, and I started to do detail, and then found out way before Barack Obama became president, that Abraham Lincoln was partially black. And you can tell how yes, you can tell about the ethnic features he had. And they killed him for fighting against slavery, but also being part black in passing. Let's be real. And one thing that, speaking of mixed race people, yes, Abraham Lincoln was our hero. Okay? And one of us. And I'm no offense to Barack Obama. I would say that Abraham Lincoln stretched his hands more to Barack Obama. Obama did something good, but like the Basha was saying, there's some things that Barack Obama has not done for people in the African American community who voted for his ass. Sorry, Barack Obama had to go there. You know what I'm saying? I did vote for you 2 times, but you about to lose your turn right now, and I would like some things to be done before you leave. Okay, so can you please do that? And I do, you know what I'm saying? I had to go there. You know, I had to go there. So, but all the mixed race people in our community who we descended from did a lot of things for us. Don't forget that Du Bois was mixed. Walter White, when he passed as white, to find out if he was not part black, or he was sitting here saying he was white and not black at all, part black at all, and just passed and didn't care about us, do you know we would not find out who all lynchings happened? Because something like Thomas Señor would definitely not find that information out. You know damn well you ain't gonna ask no Ku Klux Klan who lynched who did this shit here, there, who did that, looking like that. So you have to get somebody look white, who is part black, who are for the people. Who gonna find out who's lynching who? Okay, and not mention the black side and write all reporters. You get to the FBI, because nobody wasn't. Remember, they was practicing the non-snitching code then. We learned the non-snitching code a lot from white people, because when something happened to us, they didn't know shit then. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just jump. So since nobody want to snitch, and someone looking like me, or so like dog is Thomas Señor, or even like Mariah Carey, we can't pass. But someone who like Walter White, who could, and who was not no Rachel Dorzell, who actually was part black, just looked white, who went to the KKK areas and found out who was lynching who, so they could write this report and then give it to the FBI for proof. So, brother, please, cállate, way. They say in Spanish, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Cállate, way. You know, it's cuss word. When I say shut up, I say the cussing way. Cállate la boca, way, por favor. Because you had no business talking that shit about Jesse Williams. You just, man, I have to say this, you are, man, because you didn't come out looking like that. Your family did not practice mejor the lies out. That's why. Now, I know my family, I don't look too exotic but I don't look like you. And even if I did look like you, I still get this brother praise for what he did at the BET Awards. But no, mixed people not black. Neither of us either. We're not pure black either. That's why your ass don't get treated like crap. Treated like crap in that community. You know what I'm saying? Can you realize that the real reason why the people hold on to one drop rule is trying to paint this political unity thing? It's like we can't get mad about stereotypes when we make ideas for stereotypes. Nobody can have their own thoughts, but when they have thoughts attacking the community that is hurting us, like Stacey Dash and this fool here, that's why we attack and call them coons. They're not doing nothing for the community that's gonna stop them. When I talk trash about those in our community doing trash, I'm talking about those who hurting us and hurting our freedom, hurting us, all that. I'm not talking about those who doing good for the community. You know what I'm saying? And people say, well, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar had folks everybody call either word nigga at his concert of all races. That was not happening to us. On March Madness, NCAA basketball event. That's not good. So, you know what I'm saying? In terms of that's why everybody say black and tall, whatever, because, and I'm not saying it's okay, that's wrong to call you black and tall, whatever, and spook and spoke, whatever. But you sit here and attack those in our community and talk about us being black and they being mixed when actually it's not, none of us appear black. That's why you call people who ain't your shade just because they don't look like Jason Williams, who ain't your shade, dark skin, when you know damn fucking well they ain't dark like your ass. You want everybody to be, and I'm not saying every dark skinned person is like this, but I notice that some of them wish that we all look like them. And what happened, slavery and whatever didn't happen. Because they have it harder, 10 times harder compared to in the white community. And it's very true. Even though the white from Carbon Top, when I seen this, because when I was in El Paso, the real dark brother that worked at the Job Corps, old school dark, I'm talking about he's darker than Thompson, yo. And I had to defend this brother when he was not around because the Mexicans and the white and the other people African Americans see the dark and the light was made fun of his complexion because they wasn't as dark as this brother here. They make crack jokes. Even a black skin woman who tried to be Mexican 100%, who looked like Ugly Betty, she did. You know what I'm saying? And I had to sometimes say, excuse me, we are mixed, look at the different shades and look at this brother here. And they had to realize, oh, we see why. Okay. But, y'all ain't going making fun of him and dehumanizing this man because he's human just like everybody else. And he was actually sometimes stick up for these idiots when he attacked me. Well, go around, come around, bro. Hello. So, and he felt like, he knew I was mixed. He said, well, I can't go around and call myself a lot because he even said this. He told me this, December of 2004, something, you're light skinned. He didn't say, oh, you're not like we have folks saying it now today. He went old school with it, okay? Because I hung around old school people who told me that. Because it didn't mean light skinned, it didn't mean pale, like in the Hispanic culture. It meant you was lighter than a dark shade that came on a ship. And he said, yeah, it's me. I can't say, well, actually, you tend to have, you know, the way you look. I said, you do have mixed, because I have a uncle, well, I have uncle's dark skin, but I have a great uncle. My grandfather's oldest brother was the darkest one in the family. And you have folks in that family, like my great uncle, that was my shade, and the other brother just passed away 3 years ago, was, a little bit close to my, a little darker, but close to my, okay, so, Uncle Julie called him. He was the dark one. I saw him again back in 89 to 98 because his wife died in 98 in California. So his ashes, because he died like 2000, his ashes in the Pacific Ocean. And he was extremely dark compared to my grandfather. Extremely dark. So, but they have French in their family too, and they American, besides black. And when we see the other family members, they have folks my shade. I never got my cousin, God rest so, died of AIDS back in 93, I never got met. We have folks that were bright, high, you know what I'm saying, that the darkest one, red, looking, and I ain't talking red like the Basil from doggone Bruce Play. I'm talking about actually reddish brown. One of the cousins, I swear to do like a doggone Native American, okay, in our family. That I did not know, because my grandfather hang too much with his family because so much drama. Just like me, I get that from him. If it's drama in the family, I ain't gonna be around, okay? So you have folks that's my shade, light or dark. We had a big trail of us at that church down in Sunnyside, South Park, okay, Port Council at the time. So you know what I'm saying? So you can't say that there's no mix when we all related and we have, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like they was like what girlfriend said, that it's the African rule is more stronger on that side of the family too, and I guess why he came out dark and his oldest brother was extremely dark skinned. Okay, so and I was telling the man, I said, yeah, you may look the way you look, but you're not pure black. And I tell you from Louisiana too. Oh, definitely, you know damn well you ain't no pure black man. But that's the point is he married a Mexican, and the Mexican, one of the girls that he had, his daughters, he had a number of daughters. The girl about a little bit couple shades, a little darker than me, not dark skin like him, but a couple, and she has Afro puffs. That's what I said, and she don't speak no English. Living in Mexico with her mother. Okay, his ex-wife. So, you know what I'm saying? And when I started speaking to Spanish, them big old Afro puff, kinky, no loose curly hair, no so-called big good hair situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have good hair, but y'all not talking about the so-called good hair, okay? Her hair was kinky like mine, naturally. And she spoke Spanish, and she looked at me when I started speaking English to her. You know, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? At 8 years old, I know she'd say that. But that's the point, you know? You can't look at nobody, you know what I'm saying, and say they're not this and that. It's in America. So, but times, yo, he wished that, I'm sorry, it's like he mad at the whole world because he get treated like shit. But I get treated like shit from brothers. You know when I'm in this community, who I'm most hang with? The sisters here, the Latinos here, the Africans here, the Afro-Latinos down the street. The brothers, there's a few brothers I hang with because brothers have a problem with me. I have a problem I complain about because I'm tired of getting weird looks everywhere I go. You know, because I don't act and behave like they do. But do you think I'm bitching about wish they would be their fucking friend? And I'm not saying every brother here screw up here, but some of these brothers out there slaughtering around, sitting with elder. Do you think I want to be in that fucking crowd? Hell the fuck no. But when the white cops come after their asses, they put themselves out there to do that. So yeah, I'm not saying it's okay what the white cops racist are doing, but when you put your